what I want you to do is go onto this website, go to Investor Alerts, go ahead and click on that if you. And this is a report on equity indexed annuities, a complex choice, to put it mildly. Okay. What this report will tell you is not, is it a good investment or a bad investment? It will tell you, here's what you need to know about an equity indexed annuity. What are the risks? What are the rewards? What are the questions to ask before you invest? And then you have to determine, after gathering this information, whether or not it's a good investment for you. I really suggest, and there's several other reports on there on annuities in general. I'm saying all of this because, as a rule, I don't like them very much. And again, this doesn't say yay or nay. It's something you've got to decide on your own as to whether you want to use that product. I will tell you a couple of drawbacks for me that are kind of bust the deal. But again, I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying you need to go into the process with your eyes open. Number one, they can have high fees, very high fees. They also are not very liquid. Many of them have what are called surrender costs. You have to kind of hold the investment for a number of years, 6, 8, 10 years. And if you get out before that time, you'll have to pay a surrender fee to get out of it. Okay. Another problem that is not unique to annuities, but it is a problem with what are called tax-deferred investments, okay? You put your money into an annuity, just like putting it into a 401k or an IRA. Your money grows tax-deferred, okay? But the problem is, somewhere along the line, you or your survivors or whoever you want to leave the money to has to pay taxes. Death does not avoid taxes in an annuity, so that when you die, well, obviously your spouse would not be liable for money unless you take money out. I mean, whenever you withdraw money from any annuity, you have to pay taxes on that, okay? So when it passes on to the next generation, they are still on the hook for the taxes when the annuity is turned in. So what's the problem with that? Okay, the problem is, well, number one, how many people in the room believe that 10 years from now, income taxes will be lower than they are right now? Yeah. So what you're doing by doing tax deferral is you're waiting to pay taxes at a time when taxes are going to be higher. Plus, you're going to have more money accumulated that's been growing in there, and so the tax will be even bigger because it's going to be on a bigger sum of money. Now, if you like paying taxes, then annuities are fine, okay? And you can't find a better way to do it than that way. But you have to be kind of careful about that.
Doesn't the tax bracket matter?
Doesn't the what?
The tax bracket.
Well, of course it does, sure.
So doesn't that
So if you have a lower tax bracket, then the taxes should be less.
Well, yeah, there's always that, you know, but I've talked to so many people that have said, well, I can't wait till I retire because then I'm going to be in a lower tax bracket. Not so much, huh? Not so much. I mean, yeah, and all of a sudden you've got this nest egg of $100,000, $200,000 that you've grown over 20, 30 years, and it gets distributed to your beneficiaries. That's going to trigger tax obligations. That's going to trigger big tax obligations. So again, if you are one of those people that is in a very low tax bracket and having money in that kind of an account is not going to cause you any tax pains down the road, then by all means do it. And again, I'm not here to tell you not to buy an annuity. I'm just telling you, go in with your eyes open